Catherine and Michael. Welcome aboard this British Airways Operating Service 2765. Amsterdam Gatwick, it's nice to have you with us. I'm sorry about 10 minutes adrift on schedule. We've fallen on to stand 10 minutes late this evening. Consequence really of some delays at Gatwick air traffic wise and an aircraft change which put us behind time, but we're almost ready to go now. Amsterdam Air Traffic Control are giving us a start-up time which begins in about 5 minutes or so. And if you're familiar with the airport here, it's a fairly long taxi out for a departure from one of the Norway runways. It's a good couple of miles away. So it'll take about 10 minutes to get over there, but once we are airborne, our flight time to Gatwick's relatively quick, around about 3/4 of an hour. So we shouldn't be too far adrift on schedule once we get there later on tonight. After takeoff, a left turn will route to southwestwards across the Dutch coast, then across the southern half of the North Sea and up the Thames Estuary towards Gatwick for an easterly landing. Should generally be a smooth flight, I therefore plan to switch the seatbelt signs off for. I do always recommend those we'll both be doing on the flight deck, leaving your seatbelts fastened at all times as a precaution. At some point before we get underway, the cabin crew will be taking through a safety demonstration. I know a lot of you regular flyers are probably quite familiar with these. Necessary, thank you for that. Local UK time is of course now behind continental time, so it's just gone 25 past 8. You need to adjust your watches back. Gatwick weather's fine, pleasant evening, light winds, good visibility, temperature currently 70 degrees. Thanks for listening, enjoy the flight with us tonight. I'll be flying, I will update you on progress later.
You've done clock work before, I can see you have.
Opening the doors automatically inflates the evacuation slides. High-heeled shoes must be taken off as they may tear the slide. Don't worry, you'll all still look absolutely fabulous without them. Is that strictly necessary?
Yeah, I mean, otherwise people won't know who you are. You're playing someone who's very interested in seat belts.
Seatbelts?
Yeah.
Please now fasten your seatbelt. It must be worn whenever the signs are on, and it's fastened and adjusted like this, and opened like this. Seatbelts must be worn when the seatbelt signs are illuminated, but for your comfort and safety, we recommend you keep your seatbelt fastened and visible at all times. How was that?
Yeah, it was amazing. I really felt the relationship between you and the seatbelt.
If the cabin air supply fails, oxygen will be provided. Masks, like this, will appear automatically. Stay in your seat, pull the mask towards you, place the mask over your mouth and nose like this and breathe normally, adjusting the band to secure it. Please note the bag may not inflate. In all the washrooms, you may need to pull on the coloured streamer to release the mask. Please make sure your own mask is fitted before helping anyone else, if you want to help anyone else.
What I need from you is a little bit of oomph.
More oomph.
More oomph.
Your life jacket is underneath your seat. If required, please remove the jacket from its container and pull it over your head.
You're getting there, David. Come on, keep going.
Pass the tapes around your waist and tie them securely in a double bow at the side, like this. To inflate, pull the red toggle. The air in this jacket can be topped up by using this little mouthpiece. There's also a whistle and a light for attracting attention.
Don't stop now. Come on, come on.
And please do not inflate.
Must be switched off and stowed in your luggage for takeoff and landing. When not in use, devices must be switched off and disconnected from the seat power socket. Before moving your seat, please make sure your devices are safely out of the way. If lost, please don't move your seat and let the cabin crew know. Will you just stop doing that?
In the unlikely event of an emergency landing, you'll be told to adopt this protective brace position. Please study the safety card in your seat area, as this includes important safety information specific to this aircraft, such as brace position and the location and operation of the doors. If you have any questions, please ask your cabin crew.
And now, the reason this is so close to our hearts.
Naomi, over to you.
You'll also find the Flying Start donation envelope in your seat area, and it would be wonderful if you've got any spare change in any currency, if you could find it, take it out and put it in the envelope.
On behalf of British Airways, Comic Relief and Flying Start,
Thank you for your attention and your kind donations.
Every penny of which will help children all over the world living really tough lives.
If you have any questions or you can't find your safety card,
Or if you've mislaid your magical Flying Start envelope,
Please ask one of your cabin crew members.
And have a good flight.
Ladies and gentlemen, just a few moments, I will be doing the cabin lighting for our takeoff. For those of you that do wish to read or work, you will find a reading light in the panel above your heads. Cabin crew, thank you. That's seats now for departure. you, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Jane Latham, and it is a pleasure to be your customer service manager on board this flight to Gatwick today. I'd like to add my personal welcome to you all, and welcome back our Executive Club members and our One World frequent flyers. We do recommend you keep your seatbelts fastened whenever you are seated. It must be securely fastened when the seatbelt signs are on. We are about to start our onboard service. If you are seated in the Club Europe cabin, we should be very happy to offer you a complimentary chicken salad or a toasted croque monsieur cheese and ham sandwich and drinks from the bar. In our Euro traveller cabin, we have a great selection of food and drinks available to buy. You can find full details of today's M&S onboard menu in the seat pocket in front of you. Payment can be made by either using a credit or a debit card. Sadly though, we are not able to take cash in any currency. For our Executive Club members, we also accept Avios points. We will shortly be coming through the cabin. If we have any customers on board who are not travelling on either a British or an EU passport and not transferring immediately to another flight today, you will need a landing card. Please take a landing card, fill it in and have it ready with your passport for immigration control at Gatwick Airport. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to London Gatwick, where the local time is 10 to 10 in the evening. Please remain seated with your seatbelt fastened until the fasten seatbelt signs have been switched off. You may now make and receive calls as well as use all data services on your handheld electronic devices. When it is safe to leave your seat, take care when opening the overhead lockers as items may have moved and could fall out and cause injury. Before leaving the aircraft, please ensure you have all your personal belongings with you and remember that smoking is not allowed until you reach the designated smoking area. All of us at British Airways and the One World Alliance would like to welcome home our customers who live here in London and wish those who visiting an enjoyable stay. If you are travelling on further, we wish you a safe onward journey. It has been our pleasure to serve you and look forward to welcoming you back again very soon. Thank you and good evening.
Have a great, thank you very much for your help. Towards the manual, cross check please.